everyone. My name is Anushka, and I'm one of your international student outreach ambassadors. I'm a student staff working with International Transition Team, and today I will be guiding you on how to book an Airbnb once you arrive in Canada. As you can see, I'm now on Airbnb Canada's webpage. Yes, Airbnb Canada has a separate website, airbnb.ca. Once you have logged in to the website's portal, you will see the human logo on the top right corner. You will have to click on it to sign up or log in. I will be clicking on the login option as I have already an account. But as you can see, once you click on the login or sign up option, the website is going to ask for your phone number or continue with Facebook or Google. For the purpose of this demo, we'll be logging in through Google as that is an easier option. Like you can see, I've already been logged in. But for those who will be signing up, Airbnb's website will be asking for a few information like your name, your phone number, your email address. And once you've filled in these formalities, it will ask you for a verification email that you have received on your email address. Once you confirm that, you're good to go. And then when you come back to the website, it will ask you to fill in a couple of formalities just for community security. Once you agree to those terms and conditions, you're ready to continue your Airbnb search. So what's next? Yes, we are ready to search our Airbnb. But now I'd like to bring your attention to the Anywhere, Any Week, and Add Guest tabs. So once you click on the Anywhere tab, you can look for the location. Assuming that you're a Conestoga student and you are looking for one of the campus cities, I'm going to be entering Waterloo City as an example. So when I type in Waterloo, you can see there are a lot of options that I get here. Waterloo, Ontario, Waterloo, Quebec, Australia, states. And this is one of the things I want to remind you about. While looking for a city, make sure you click on the Ontario one. Since there are a lot of cities with the same names, so you have to be sure which one is your campus city. Assuming about the check-in dates, I'll be selecting somewhere around 6th of September and checkout dates as 23rd of September. Assuming that this time is good enough for you to look for a long-term housing. Add guests. If you are coming alone, then one, or if you're being accompanied by any guardian or a friend, you might want to look for two. And then you can just click on search. Okay, so now as you can see on my screen, on one side, I have listings of different Airbnbs, and on the other, I have the price range. But before we get into this, I would like to bring your attention to the filters option here. Yes, it's always good to start with a price range. What kind of place are you looking for? A private room, or do you want the entire place to yourself, or a shared room? So I would suggest a private room and a shared room sounds good. Like you can see, as I keep on putting the filters, my options keep on changing. So we don't want to, finish off our options. So to keep a broad range of options, I'll also keep in mind to keep my filters limited. The next one is going to be the number of rooms and beds. The property type. Are you looking for a house, or are you looking for an apartment or the guest house? Amenities. It is always good to look for an Airbnb that has Wi-Fi, kitchen, air conditioning. You can make sure that you click on the show more options and click on the smoke alarm and carbon monoxide alarm. These are really important. Booking options can be according to your comfort if you're willing for an instant booking or it's easy self-check-in. Accessibility features, step-free guest entrance wider than 32 inches. But like you can see, a lot of my options get nullified here. So for now, I'll be removing these filters. It's always good to check that the listing you select is a superhost it has a tag of superhost, as it adds to the quality of your stay. You can also select host language if you have any preference. And we're good to go. So now on the left side of my screen, I have the listings based upon the filters that we have applied. We have a private room in Waterloo and a private room again in Waterloo. Like you can see, the prices vary. For the purpose of this demo, I'll be selecting the first option, as it is a superhost. It's always good to scan a lot of pictures provided by the host. The space looks good to me. Like you can see, self-check-in is provided. That means that there'll be a lock code which helps you to check in through the keypad. And as it mentions the name of the host here and says that the host is a super host, this means that this accommodation has been highly rated by the host's guests. So this is a good option. And also it provides free cancellation before September 1st. And since we had put our check-in dates as 6th of September, this definitely sounds good. Like you can see the details of the accommodation here, where you'll be sleeping. The bedroom has a queen bed and the living room has a sofa bed. The amenities provided would be kitchen, TV, dryer, indoor fireplace. Security cameras is something that really brings my attention to, Wi-Fi and free parking premises, and also a washer. It has more amenities if you are interested in the detailed information of it has a smoke alarm, it has a carbon monoxide alarm, and a fire extinguisher. These are extremely essential for your safety. On the right-hand side, like you can see, I have the reservation options, and I'll click reserve. It shows me a brief description about my stay based upon the dates I had selected earlier and the guest numbers. But like you can see, it is a flexible website and I can make changes even now. So if you want to change your guests to 1, you can do that and save. Also, it gives you options on how you would like to pay. Pay full time, that is, pay the total now, and you're all set to go. That is something that I love doing, but I would recommend for you to pay part now and part later because of 2 reasons. First, it does not take away a huge amount of money from you. And second, it still leaves an option for you to pay later. And just in case you do not like the accommodation, your money is not stuck. It gives you a list of options on how you'd like to pay, credit card or debit card. And you can add your card numbers and expiration dates and the CVV code. And if you have any coupon, you can add that coupon too. One of the best things about Airbnb's website is the easy interaction with the host. Yes, you can always message the host when you're traveling during your check-in date. You can just leave a message. Hey, Laura, I'll be arriving on so-and-so time, and just say. So once you've completed all the formalities, made the payments, the message will automatically go to the host. And you can also add your phone number. This is very important and privacy is kept in mind, and you don't have to worry since your details will not be shared with anybody but only the host. One last thing that I would like to bring your attention to is the cancellation policy. Cancellation policies for different accommodations change with respect to certain criteria. It's, for example, number of days you've booked the accommodation for, even it varies from host to host. So it is always good to look into the cancellation policy before making any payments or confirming your booking. For example, here it provides, like I mentioned earlier, that you have free cancellation before September 1st, and you can cancel it before check-in on September 6th for a partial refund. You can learn more about it here, that what kind of an amount will be deducted. Like, for example, here it says that since the check-in is at 3 p.m. here, and if you cancel your booking on 6th September, you will be given a partial refund that is 50% of every night, but the first one, no refund of the first night or the service fee will be provided. And now you can request to book the Airbnb. So once you requested to book your Airbnb, after adding your payment details, you're all good to go and secure your Airbnb. I hope this video was helpful and all the best for your Airbnb search. Thank you.